Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Joan Dingase from Divine Living with Dingase, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about something that has been heavy on my heart and heavy on my mind. Yeah, by the title you can see it's a little bit heavier, but I hope you listen to my video and hopefully it will help me, you, or anybody that you might want to send this video to. So, for a bit of a backstory, I've been having a really tough year. The year just began, and I'm having a really tough year. And also, like, the end of last year was really hard. The environment I'm in doesn't feel safe to me at all. A lot of things are happening that are out of my control. And usually that would lead me to spiraling, that would lead me to a lot of habits that are not good for me. But this time I noticed that I was able to kind of implement a new way of being, a new lifestyle that I'm actually so proud of myself. And these are just like a few tips that I follow, that I do, that help me stay regulated, that help me be able to live in a chaotic, unstable environment and still be sane, still be me, still be grounded. And this stable environment could be anything for anyone. It could be a workplace environment, it could be home with your parents, it could be like at a boarding house, in campus with friends, anywhere. It could be unstable and chaotic. So wherever you're watching this from, yeah, I hope you are okay, and let's get into it. So the first thing I have on my list is finding a comforting hobby. So this could be crocheting, could be writing, it could be, journaling, it could be drawing, it could be knitting, sewing, whatever hobby that you may find that will like give you a relaxation, give you some form of like escapism, but not in a way that it becomes toxic or harmful to you and harmful to other people. I think that's a really good way of starting out because you always have something to do other than focusing on what's going wrong in your environment and all the things that you cannot fix. The second thing I have on my list is to allow yourself to feel with whatever is going on. Our bodies are designed in a way to like keep us out of danger. So when we're going through a tough time, maybe we are having a lot of arguments with the people that we live with, you're having a really hard time with your boss, with your lecturer, whoever it may be, your body feels like it's in danger. So the first response, or one of the most prominent responses it will have, is to numb yourself to what is going on, to the pain, to what you're feeling. So instead of really allowing your body to do that, I want you to allow yourself to really feel, because that's going to help you get through those emotions. When you numb your body, it feels good in the moment, but years down the line, you start to see that there's certain behaviors that you have, certain like patterns that you may portray that are not healthy, and you do not know where those came from, but they all stem from the fact that you didn't allow yourself to feel. So all that trauma still lives within you. But when you let emotions in, emotions are visitors, so they come and they go. So you let them. If you're sad, you allow yourself to feel sad. When you're happy, allow yourself to feel happy. When you're angry, allow yourself to feel angry. And in that way, you're able to really process all those emotions at that time. So as you go on with your life, you release all that trauma, all that tension, all that toxicity. Quick disclaimer, I'm seated outside, so the bugs are out here to play. They are everywhere, so bear with me, please. Okay, so the third thing on my list is to embrace the reality of what is happening. So this is more from, I hate to use the word logic, but okay, for lack of better terms, I'm gonna say this is from a logical point of view. I do not want anyone to create an illusion of what is happening around you. I don't want your mind to create a story of what is happening or what it could be, what it could not be. I want you to really look at the situation around you for what it is. If there's any role that you play in it, I want you to embrace that, like really accept that this is the role I'm taking in this situation. This is the role that this person is taking. And that might be hard for us to do, especially if the people involved are really close to us, people that we love. For example, if it's family, it's really hard to see, like, oh, my dad did this, or my mom's role is this and that, or my siblings are doing this and this. It may be hard for us to really accept that because we do not want to view them as a villain. We do not want to get the idea, like the person that we knew in our head. We do not want that to change, but it's important for us to really embrace the reality of what is happening, to get, like, this is what's happening in this moment, not what it could be, but this is what's happening. And that really helps in the long run because you are able to really look back at the situation from a point of view of like what is actually real. Yeah. So, the fourth thing I have on my list is to remember to always be present in your body. I needed to take a deep breath for that one. But yeah, a butterfly. Anyway, yeah. So, it's always important for us to always remember to be present in our body. Let's not flutter away in the clouds. Let's not get in too deep in our minds. Let's not go back to the past that was more comforting or that was even more traumatic. Let's not go to the future of this fear of what is the future going to look like if the present is like now. Let's be present in our bodies in this very, very like moment. Some ways that can help you to stay in the present moment is through grounding. And we ground through meditation. We can do yoga, some breath work. We can also journal and just being in nature, like me. Yeah, being in nature and putting your feet in the dirt, in the ground, embracing the air, the sunshine, the birds, the bugs, everything. It helps you stay in this present moment of like, I am here right now. A helpful tip that I have that I always remember, I do not know who said this, but a grounding tip is that always be where your feet are. Always be where, you're stepping, and that really helps me because every single time I'm panicking, I'm always like, be where your feet are, and my feet are here, so I am here too. The next thing on my list is to let go of control, to let go needing to fix things or people. We need to understand that people will always do what they want. People will only change if they really want to. You cannot change the people around you. You cannot change your siblings. You cannot change your friends. You cannot change your parents. You cannot change your boss, your workmates. You can't change all those people if they choose not to change from their toxic habits, toxic behavior that are not serving them or are harming you. The only thing that you can do is allow yourself to get away from that space, not interact. And if you're in a situation where I got a bit distracted, but I just wanted to say that I made this video specifically for the people who are unable to just leave certain situations or certain people and they have to be in that environment. So, the best way is to just detach yourself from the situation, from the people involved, to see that even if this person is portraying this behavior that is maybe harmful to themselves or harmful to you, you need to learn that that's not a reflection of your error. Like, that is not your fault that they're acting in that way. And the best way that you can do is kind of separate from them. And if you're not able to like physically like take yourself away from that environment completely, you can just do little things as just minimizing the communication that you have with this person. Like, the important things that need to be said and done, yeah, of course, but when it's not necessary, just try to just be away from them, and that just helps you keep your sanity. Yeah. The next thing on my list is to take care of yourself holistically, like holistic self care and love. I'll just put it in that way. And by holistic, I mean taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul. You know, taking care of every part of your being, because certain places and situations may affect you greatly. And I feel like once one part of you is not okay, it starts to seep out on every other part of you. If your soul is not okay, it starts hurting your mental. If your mental is not okay, it starts reflecting on your physical body through illnesses and infections that you cannot really even explain. So it's great to just take care of yourself, and it can be hard because more than likely you'll be dealing with some depression, some anxiety, a lot of mental health issues. But it's always important to take a few hours a day to yourself, to just take care of yourself, meditate, ground yourself, pray. I like pray all the damn time, and I'm not saying this from like as in prayer from a particular religious point of view, whatever you may refer to it in your belief, but talk to spirit, talk to the universe, talk to God, talk to your maker, your gods, your ancestors, your spirit guides. Pray, just connect with your spirit, connect with yourself on a deeper, divine, and sacred level. And that will really help you get clarity of some certain situations, give you hope that there are better days, and might also just bring about a miracle that you may never even see coming. Another thing is take care of your physical body, drink your water, eat healthy, nutritious, balanced meals, and take your bath, wear your clean clothes, sleep on clean sheets, do those little things like brush your teeth, do all those little things that may be hard when you're depressed, but just take intentionally set that time, intentionally tell yourself like, I need to do this, I need to take care of my body because I love my body, I love myself, and I'm not gonna let situations that are out of my control, other people's behaviors, take that away from me. And that will drastically change your life and improve the way your way of being, even in tough situations. The last thing on my list, the last not the least, and definitely have some more tips, but this is just like a compacted version of everything. Yeah. So the last thing on my list is to remember that this too shall pass. Yeah, this too shall pass. It's important to always remember that life is not a constant journey of like happy moments or a constant journey of sad moments. Everybody gets a little of everything. I do not want you to slip into a pessimistic mindset to always think like, oh, but the bad things are always happening to me. Other people have it better than me. No, trust me, that's not the truth. Everybody goes through something, and even if it may be insignificant to you and you may not see the struggle, that does not make their pain or your pain less valuable because it is not relatable to other people. But I just want you to know that with that same thought of these two shall pass, you're able to just really realize that there was a time when I was happy, there was a time when I was sad. And so I know that even now, when I'm sad, when I'm depressed, when I'm angry and I'm anxious, it's not going to be like this forever. granted that maybe you do suffer for some mental health disorders, illnesses, and that may be harder to believe, and it's okay to seek help from other people. Yeah, this too shall pass. And I just realized I have like a bonus tip, which is talk to somebody. Like, talk to someone about what's going on. Of course, you may not be able to broadcast it for the whole world to know, like this and this happened and that happened. It's okay to keep some things to yourself, but always have someone that you trust to talk to. This might be a trained professional, a counselor, a therapist, someone. This may be your best friend, a close friend, a good friend who would listen to you without judgment and just offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on. This could be your family. Like, you could talk to a sibling that you trust, an auntie that you trust, your mom, your dad. Just talk to someone. And if you really, really, really do feel like you cannot talk to someone, then talk to yourself. Talk to the universe. Just talk to yourself. Journal about everything that's going on. But I do recommend that you do talk to a person outside of you, and they might help you with some useful advice. And even if they don't, they might help you with a shoulder to cry on. Come to the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and you have taken some points down that can be really helpful. And I hope to see you back next time. Have a blessed day.